Getting snooty?
Sorry, Jack, I wasn't noticing. A mail plane just got through, and I was looking at the news.
Oh, that's the first newspaper I've seen in 3 weeks.
It's not hard to guess what you're thinking.
No, I guess not. Say, Wayne, will you come on in and speak to the general for me?
Are you kidding? He speaks your language, you know that.
Oh, of course I know it, but it's only common courtesy to address him in his own language. And, well, my Chinese is not so good, especially for this speech.
I suppose I'll have to. But I hope he says no.
Attaboy. Tell His Excellency I just read the news. Explain that I think my place is home with my own people, if it can be arranged.
Captain Martin 相返去佢個本國，我信得我哋唔捨得佢離開。
係咩？
美國將緊開仗，你肯俾人情佢離開嗎？
冇法子啊！
今日我喺 Captain Martin 個房，你能俾個張紙等我俾佢？
得啦，得啦。
The general agrees that even though we can't afford to lose you, your place is with your own people. He will send your official discharge to your quarters tonight.
Tell His Excellency how grateful I am.
It is not necessary, my son. It is for me to thank you for all you have done for myself and for my people.
Thank you, sir. Come in. Oh, hello, Wayne. Kind of figured it'd be you.
Finding it a little harder to pull out than you expected?
Yeah. Sort of seems as though half of me belongs here with your people.
I know, because half of me belongs over there with your people.
Let's cut it out, will you, before I change my mind. Would you bring my discharge?
Here's a little something to remember us by. It was my brother's.
Thanks, Wayne. Before you know it, we'll both be laughing this whole mess off. Probably back in the States somewhere, putting a couple of crates through their paces at some broken-down county fair.
It will be a long time before the Chinese will be able to laugh off what has happened. The needless misery, the slaughter, the barbarism.
Yeah, I know.
I could travel no further, Martin's son.
Why, it's Ram Lau.
You know him?
Well, sure, it's Tommy Thompson's #1 boy. Come on, help me get him over to the bed. Yeah, he and Tommy disappeared a couple of months ago. No one's heard from him since. Better get some water. This poor old boy's really been through the mill. Wonder what happened to Tommy. All right, I think he's coming to now.
I am sorry, Sahib. After a moment's rest, I shall be going.
Oh, not tonight. You're not in any shape to travel.
I must. I have a message from Thompson Sahib for his sister. Important.
No. You just lie there and rest. I'll find Miss Thompson. Wing, try and get some food into him. Clear broth, I think, would be the best. And take care of those wounds.
Right, Jack.
I'll be back in a half an hour with Miss Thompson.
I must apologize for my tea service, but the recent bombings have played havoc with my chinaware.
You're lucky. I haven't any left at all. You know, I don't understand your brother leaving you here alone while he runs around the country on his own.
Oh, I don't mind, really. It's not as dangerous as most people believe. As for my brother, when he gets off on one of his exploring expeditions, I doubt whether he even knows there's a war going on.
Hey, guys. Is Miss Thompson at home?
Why, Jack, how nice.
Hello, Janet.
Miss Miller, you know Captain Martin, I believe.
Well, not in person. But I have written up a number of his exploits in the air service.
Oh, then you must be the Miss Miller of the syndicated press. How do you do?
Now, how about some tea?
Tea? Oh, no. No, thanks. I really came here, Janet, to take you away for a while. If Miss Miller will excuse you.
Before we finished our tea, don't be silly.
Janet, this is important. Ramlal's at my house, too weak to come here.
Ramla, back from Mandan. Is my brother with him?
No, but he brought a message from him.
Just a moment, I'll get a wrap. If you'll excuse me, Trudy,
Of course, run along. I'll finish my tea and have the maid call a rickshaw.
Sorry to break in this way, Miss Miller, but really
Don't give it a thought. I understand perfectly. If there's anything I can do to help, don't forget to call on me.
Thanks, Trudy. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I ought to tell you what's back of all this.
Well, don't unless you think I ought to know.
I do. Tommy said if things went wrong, I should tell you, and it seems as they have.
Hola.
Hito.
Yes.
Gan khởi đời hay. Ngô gong. Đó đập trời. Chắc sẽ về trong muộn hậu lắm. Gọi.
To make things clear, I ought to tell you that Tommy's in the Australian Intelligence Service.
I suspected as much, but I wasn't sure.
Well, he is, and Ramla is in the Hindu Service. 2 months ago, they left on the most dangerous assignment they'd ever tackled.
Oh? What was it?
Ever hear of a place called Mandan?
Yes. Yes, it's a little isolated province against the Himalaya Mountains. Why?
Well, Ramla unearthed an old legend about Mandan. The story is that there's a secret route through the mountains from China to India.
Secret route to India? That would give China another lifeline.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what if the Japs found out about that road and got control of it? Wouldn't they march straight through to India?
Certainly. That's why Tommy and Ramla flew into Mandan, in order to beat them to it.
Boy, oh boy, they've really been playing with dynamite.
Minson.
Fräulein von Teufel, I had begun to think you had forgotten the path to my humble door.
It might have been better for you if I had. I may have to report that you have failed your country and the Black Samurai.
So, in what way, may I ask?
Have I not urged you to send agents to Mandan to find their secret route to India?
And have I not explained that agents could accomplish nothing against that wild mountain tribe? When Japan gets ready to invade India, we shall send an army into Mandan and force the secret from them.
Not if our enemies get control of it first.
Our enemies do not even know there is such a route.
The British do.
Why do you think the British know?
When Thompson and Ramlal left Chungking last month, they went to Mandan, as I suspected.
There's no harm done. They're foreigners. They'll never reach Mandan alive.
But they did reach Mandan. The Hindu returned here tonight.
Do you know whether they learned the way to the road itself?
If they have, the Black Samurai will demand your life, Kageyama. I will have a report on it within the hour.
him, Dula.
I came as soon as I heard Ramlaw.
Food and rest are all I need, Ma'am Sahib.
Jack says you have word of my brother. Is he well?
He is in Mandan, a prisoner and wounded. I escaped and came out to send him help.
Tommy will get help, all right. If we have to fly it to him ourselves.
Is he seriously hurt?
That I do not know. I have been 6 weeks returning. May I speak freely before your friends?
Yes, Ramlaw.
We learned part of what we went after. The legend is true. There is a secret route to India.
Did you find the route itself?
No, Ma'am Sahib. It was when they learned what we were after that they imprisoned us.
Gee, it sounds as if those Mandanese are as tough as I heard they were.
They want no traffic with the world. That is why they are keeping the route to India secret. Only 2 living men know where it lies.
Who are they? Maybe they will tell the secret to save China. After all, they are Chinese.
They are men of great trust. One of them is the...
I don't think he's badly hurt. If we can only... Hey, Wing, look at this.
The sign of the Black Samurai. The first member we've ever taken alive.
The Black Samurai, what's that?
An espionage ring of Japanese nobles, controlled by the most dangerous spy in the Orient.
Yeah, what's his name?
It's not a man. It's a woman called Fräulein von Teufel.
Fräulein von Teufel. Why, that's German.
We don't know her. All we know is that she is ruthless, even with her own agents. If one of them fails, the penalty is harakiri.
Better have these men take him to headquarters. Maybe we can make them talk.
We can try, but there's not much chance.
Harakiri.
That's why we never take any of them alive.
We've got to report this to the general.
It's getting pretty late, Jack. We'd better wait till morning.
We can't afford to wait. Why, the spy that killed Ram Lau probably heard everything he said about the secret route to India.
Yes, I suppose he must have.
Of course he did. If I know anything about the Japs, they won't wait. They'll have men on the way to Mandan within a few hours.
It was as you suspected, Fräulein von Teufel. Ram Lau and Thompson did go to Mandan.
Did they find out about the secret route to India?
Only that there is such a route. They could not locate the entrance.
Then they know no more than we do.
Not quite as much, Fräulein. I killed Ram Lau before he could name the 2 men who know how to reach it.
Good.
There's other news. That is not good.
What is it?
Yagashi was arrested helping me escape.
The Chinese will recognize the sign of the Black Samurai.
And act at once to get the man in secret ahead of the Japanese.
We must act first. Contact our army headquarters.
Contact no one. We must not trust this message to the air. It might be intercepted. Slip downriver to our lines. Make a full report and have them send a plane to Mandan at once.
Not one plane, 50 at least.
Kayama seems to forget it is I who give orders here.
It is the Fräulein who forgets. The Black Samurai is Japanese.
It is a division of Axis espionage and takes its orders from Berlin through me. Send 5 men to Mandan. Let them pretend to be Chinese on a peaceful mission. They are to get the secret or bring back the governor a prisoner.
Of course, we will send help into your brother.
Thank you, sir.
We must also get the secret of the Mandan route. It is vital.
I'd like to volunteer to lead the squadron in, Your Excellency.
There will be no squadron. Only one plane. A private one.
But, Your Excellency, one plane can't do much.
Mandan is far from the seat of war. But they are Chinese. I would not question their loyalty by a threat of force. Captain Wing, you will go as special envoy to act for China. Suggest the governor pay me an official visit. The airplane will be ready to leave Suchong Airport at dawn tomorrow.
But, Your Excellency, the Japs are bound to send in some troops.
You must reach Mandan first and avoid the Japanese on the way back.
Yes, sir.
Now I have letters to prepare.
Wing, I'll meet you at the airport.
Right.
Hello. Who are you?
Captain Wu at your service.
Where's Captain Wing?
Regret to say the general changed plans. Send me as substitute for Captain Wing.
You have the general's letters, I suppose.
And here, if you care to inspect.
No, if you have them, that's all's necessary. Well, I guess we better shove off. Next stop, Mandan.
I think I take controls now.
No, thanks. I'm enjoying it.
I say I take controls now.
Better do as he says, Jack.
You're a very intelligent young lady. Please take over while Captain bails out. Never mind, shoot. You won't need it. Open door. Quickly. I haven't the whole day.
Hos nej upp jag. Hos nej må fjärran spela kvar. Clever people, these Japanese, but they ought to learn pig Latin.
You have been chosen because you can all pass for Chinese. Captain Yoshodo will be in charge. Koshimi will act as envoy. Pretend to be on a peaceful mission, but bring back the Mandan secret if you have to kill the entire governor's staff.
No orders what to do if the Chinese are in Mandan ahead of us.
They won't be. Kageyama promised. Kageyama never fails.
Downdrafts out of these canyons must be terrific.
They are. Better put your chute on.
Any idea how far we are from Mandan?
Well, if my reckoning is right, we're almost there.
Jack, I smell smoke.
Yeah, I've been noticing it, too. Take over, Janet.
Set the automatic pilot and bail out, Janet. I'll try and get the Jack.
It's no use, Jack. You can't help him.
Bail out!
The general will see Captain Wing.
What happened, Captain Wing?
Japanese agents attacked me last night, Your Excellency. They stole my papers and left me for dead in the river.
But Captain Martin and the Australian girl left by plane at dawn. Why did they go without you?
The Japs tricked them. They sent one of their own men as substitute envoy in my place.
Oh, that is bad. He will kill Captain Martin and steal the plane. So the Japs can reach Mandan province ahead of us and find the secret route to India.
May I suggest, Your Excellency, that we dispatch pursuit planes at once to...
It is too late. By this time, the Jap has killed Martin. Or Martin outwitted him and is now well over Mandan province.
Set the automatic pilot and bail out, Janet. I'll try and get the Jack.
It's no use, Jack. You can't help him.
Bail out!
right, but you certainly gave me a scare. I thought your parachute never would open.
Well, you certainly don't think I did that for laughs, do you? No, that Jap found my ripcord. It wouldn't work.
Nice fellow.
Yeah.
And a nice, friendly place we picked to land. What do we do now?
We'll get to the village of Mandan, if we can find it.
How are we going to make them know we're friendly? My brother couldn't.
Well, we can't worry about that now. The Japs are bound to have men on their way here by this time.
No planes in sight yet.
Oh, thank goodness. Look, let's follow that trail.
DBS calling for 2X. DBS calling for 2X. Come in, please.
For 2X, answering TBS. Go ahead, TBS.
Put Captain Yoshudo on.
Captain Yoshudo speaking, Fräulein von Teufel.
What is your position?
We are within a few minutes of Mandan.
Good. Have your men stand by for instructions. The papers we stole for you will convince the governor you were Chinese. As such, he will give you the secret of the Mandan route to India. Is that clear?
Perfectly.
And before you return, dispose of him and the high priest, and the secret will die with them. Are there any questions?
There are no questions.
Good. That is all.
Looks as though they might stop us after all.
Well, they can't stop us from trying. Don't let them see you frightened. All right, you don't like us. But we've got to get some horses and a guide. Must get to the governor of Mandan at once.
Why?
Probably to save his life. The men in that plane are Japanese.
Japanese in double birth?
Right.
Mandan don't have got anything they want.
They want the secret of the Mandan route to India.
How you know so much?
The Chinese government sent us to warn you.
Come.
Give me a hand.
There is the village of Mandan. Circle and land.
You will have guns ready if you signal.
What is your business with us?
We bring word to your governor, Maling, from the Chinese Generalissimo.
Maling, governor of Mandan province, graciously welcomes his friends of the outer world.
It is said you bring a command from His Excellency, Chinese Generalissimo.
Not a command, but an humble request which you alone can grant.
His Excellency requires nothing of you except the Mandan secret.
The Mandan secret. The secret route to India.
It may be the means of saving all China from her enemies?
The means of saving all China. But to open the road will bring armies and destroy our peace. But if it will save China, fetch me parchment and ink. I shall draw a chart of the secret route. Centuries Mandan has guarded this secret. It is Mandan's sacrifice for China.
Stop, Your Excellency! Don't give it to them!
Your pardon. This man claimed audience to say that these are not Chinese envoys.
Not Chinese envoys.
No, Your Excellency. We are.
Have you papers to prove this?
No, they were stolen.
An unlikely story. China does not use foreigners as envoys. Certainly, this man is not Chinese.
I don't claim to be Chinese. And neither are you. I'm an American. And these men are Japanese.
Many nations want the Mandan secret. First came a Hindu. He escaped. Then a Briton. He is our prisoner.
He's my brother. I came here with China's request for his release.
Now men who claim to be Chinese, and an American who says they are from Japan. I dare not give the secret to anyone, for I do not know friend from enemy.
I have a suggestion, Your Excellency. Let us all fly to Chungking. The Generalissimo will soon tell you who is his envoy.
No. Once in their plane, they'd fly straight to Jap headquarters and we couldn't stop them.
I must have time to consider. Put these two with the girl's brother. Put these others in comfortable quarters under lock and key.
Now you are going to tell us what we came to find out?
It will take long to make me tell that.
You are coming back with us where we shall have plenty of time. Stand guard over these men. We must get rid of the 3 foreigners.
Tommy?
Janet. And Smilin Jack himself.
Hello, Tommy.
Are you all right? We heard you were wounded.
Oh, not badly, though I'm still a bit weak from it. Does this mean you're prisoners, too?
Yeah, Tommy. For the time being, at least. Us and 4 Japs.
Japs? Sounds as though the altitude's got you.
Yeah, I know, but wait till you hear.
Now, what we've got to do is convince Marlene you're telling the truth.
And get rid of those Japs.
You will never do either of those 2 things. Marling is flying out with us as our prisoner. But not until we have rid ourselves of you.
If I'm any judge, you'll never get anything out of Ma Ling.
We Japanese are very thorough in everything we do.
All right, grab it, little man. Give me something to tie him up with.
Now then, where are you holding Marlene?
Oh, they'll never talk. We got to do this on our own. Keep them covered. Tommy, do you know any place where Janet will be safe for a little while?
Yes, I do. The temple. The high priestess Top's here, and he won't stand for any violence in the house of worship.
Good. You both go there. I'll join you later.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to fix that plane so they can't run off with Ma Ling.
Get out here.
foreigners have escaped. They've gone to the temple to kill the high priest.
Stop the white people! Stop the white people! They're going to kill our son!
All right, hold it. Forget that gun. Now tie him up. I said tie him up.
You are going to the plain with us. Walk quietly and with dignity. Make no outcry.
Looks like they're after us.
What is the meaning of this sacrilege?
They came to take your life.
That's not true.
This holy place is sanctuary to all who come seeking refuge, no matter what their offense. Come.
What happened? The foreigner attacked us. We must be gone before he returns with help.
That motor.
Motor will not start. Somebody has tampered with the ignition. The meter is missing. Foreign devil took it, so we could not leave.
His friends went to the temple. He may have joined them.
Juma, stand guard here. Others come with me. What about the people outside? We shall take them with us. I will tell him it is Marling's order. Come with me.
But I'm trying to tell you that Ma Ling is in danger, and we must have help to save him. Tommy, give me your gun. Here, take these. Surely we wouldn't disarm ourselves if we were enemies.
I am beginning to believe that you are...
Sounds like more trouble.
Keep out of sight.
Get them.
We want the foreigners you are sheltering.
It is forbidden that I give them up.
They have stolen property of ours.
Wait here. You cannot find them unless I lead you to them, and that I will not do. The men say you have property belonging to them.
That's right.
It must be returned to them.
Oh, but it's part of their plane. Without it, they can't leave with Ma Ling.
It is their property.
All right. You're Ma Ling's friend, and if you're willing to be the cause of his death, go ahead, return it.
And they cannot leave without it? Come. I shall hide you.
Let no one follow me. I shall take care of the foreigners and the priest.
Wait here, and I shall open the door to a secret passage.
Enter. I shall close the door after you. There is a secret chamber at the head of the stairs where you will be comfortable. I shall return for you when it is safe.
Let's see what's up there. I don't feel quite up to it. If you don't mind, I'll wait for you here.
I'd better stay with Tommy.
Stop where you are. Move up, please. Turn around and come down slowly. And no tricks.
What word have you had from your Shudo?
None, Fräulein von Teufel.
Have you tried to reach him?
I felt it was not safe. The Chinese might intercept the message.
It would be worse for us if they get the secret of the Mandan Road ahead of us. Get me your Shudo's plane.
Yes, Fräulein. TBS calling for 2X. TBS calling for 2X. TBS calling for 2X. TBS calling for 2X. TBS calling for 2X.
42X answering TBS. Go ahead, please.
What is your position, Schumer?
We are still in Mandan, Fräulein. I'm holding the governor and his 8 prisoners in the plane.
Why haven't you started back with them?
We cannot start the plane. Martin the American has tampered with the ignition, stole the meter, and took refuge in the temple. Yoshuda has gone to get it.
Let no one follow me. I shall take care of the foreigners and the priest.
There is a secret chamber at the head of the stairs where you will be comfortable. I shall return for you when it is safe.
Let's see what's up there. I don't feel quite up to it. If you don't mind, I'll wait for you here.
I'd better stay with Tommy.
Stop where you are. Move up, please. Turn around and come down slowly.
of no use to me.
Oh, Jack, I thought you were dead.
I had to make it look that way to catch him off guard. Here, Tommy. It's empty, but it'll serve to bluff with.
Mine's loaded.
Good. Have over, we'll shoot. Put down those guns.
These people are friends. The others are Japanese.
If they are friends, what have they done with Ma Ling? Nothing. These Japs have him a prisoner in their airplane. Is this true?
I believe it is true.
Throw the prisoners in chains, then we shall free Ma. No, wait! One man armed with a gun like this is more than a match than 100 armed with clubs. Would you have us abandon Ma Ling because we are afraid? No, but I think we can rescue him without bloodshed. If my plan succeeds, will you help us prove to Ma Ling that we are his friends?
Show him this ring. Nothing else could prove my faith so well.
I appreciate your confidence. Bring those prisoners inside. Tommy, I've got a job for you.
The town is quiet. I cannot believe anything has happened to... I think I see them returning.
Yes. Chuchimi and some natives are coming.
They have Martin and the Australian girl prisoners.
Drop that gun.
Get to the rear compartment.
Something's gone wrong.
Obviously. But be quiet. The radio is still open.
Now, Your Excellency, are you ready to go back to Chongqing with us?
Why should I?
Why, to give China the Mandan secret.
How do I know you are agents for China?
Well, haven't we proved we're friends?
You prove these men are enemies. That does not prove you are friends.
Many nations want the secret of our route to India.
Lausanne gave me that to give to you.
The state seal of Mandan.
That should prove we're friends.
It only proves Lausanne believes you are. Lausanne could be mistaken.
All right, Your Excellency.
If you leave the plane, we'll go back to Chongqing, and the general will send an envoy that you will trust. Only hope it'll not be too late.
You mean you will leave without us?
Certainly. The general sent us to invite you to Chongqing, not to bring you by force.
I see. These people have proved they are our friends. I am going with them to Chongqing to give China information vital to her safety. We are ready.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Take off before he changes his mind. Hey, look, that radio switch has been open all the time. I suppose those Japs have heard everything that's happened.
Your plan failed, Fräulein, as I predicted. Call our lines. Order a patrol up to intercept and shoot down the plane.
No, I forbid it.
You forbid? The Black Samurai is a Japanese organization. We are quite tired of taking orders from a foreigner.
The Black Samurai is a division of Axis espionage. It takes its orders from Berlin through me. Ma Ling is to be captured, not killed.
That is easier said than done.
There is always a way.
Jack Martin calling GHQ. Jack Martin calling GHQ. Come in, GHQ.
GHQ answering Jack Martin. Go ahead, please.
Tune in Chinese headquarters. Let's hear what Martin has to report.
Inform His Excellency the General that ML accepts invitation.
Arrive Chongqing 5 hours. Suggest a fighter escort. Japs may try to intercept.
Convey my respects to ML and say that fighter planes will meet them a half hour from Chongqing and escort them in.
GHQ calling Jack Martin. Martin. GHQ calling Jack Martin. Come in, please.
Martin answering GHQ. Go ahead, GHQ.
His Excellency says to convey his respects to ML and says fighter planes will meet you 1/2 hour from Chongqing to escort you in. That is all.
Martin will not reach Chongqing. Contact Japanese Army headquarters.
TBS calling Togo HQ. TBS calling Togo HQ. Come in, please.
Tojo headquarters answering TBS. Go ahead.
Say it is imperative Chongqing be bombed in exactly 4 hours.
Inform staff. Chongqing must be bombed in exactly 4 hours.
Do you really expect the army to change its campaign to please you?
I do.
Get that Jap station again. It's just possible we may find out something.
Not much chance. They'll probably use code.
It's worth trying.
General Tojo says he cannot change his plans without the highest authority.
Tell him he shall have it from the highest authority. Copy carefully. The key is Comrade Schwartz. Have you got that?
I have it. Proceed.
Der Buchbinder. Binder das Buch. Binder das Buch.
Sounds like German.
It is German. Listen.
Und Gott sei Dank, der Tisch ist über Chongqing gedeckt.
And it's code, too. She says, thank heaven the table is set over Chongqing.
The authority is Gestapo 21. Fräulein von Teufel.
Fräulein von Teufel? That's the most dangerous spy in the Orient.
Yes, and she's probably talking about us. We know she's been detailed by the Japs to get Ma Ling's secret.
General Tojo acknowledges authority and will obey instructions in detail.
The next move is to keep Martin misinformed. Get Martin. Pretend to be calling from Chinese headquarters.
Better turn back to our headquarters. They may be wanting to reach us.
GSQ calling Jack Martin. GSQ calling Martin. Come in, please.
Jack Martin answering GHQ. Go ahead, GHQ.
Repeat this. Have reason to believe Japanese listening in on this waveband.
Have reason to believe.
Japs listening on this waveband. If we have to contact you, we will use highest possible frequency to avoid interception.
Good. We'll stay tuned to that waveband.
The Chinese will never try to reach him on that waveband, but we can contact him whenever we want to. Contact 34G. Tell him to have, at 4:15, a good-looking sedan at...
Take 12 pursuit planes. Intercept Captain Martin en route from Mandon and escort him in.
Yes, sir.
Japanese bombers are reported approaching Chongqing in force, sir.
What strength?
At least 200.
Overtake Captain Wing. Countermand his instructions. Order all fighter planes into the air.
Yes, sir.
Contact Jack Martin. Tell him not to try to reach Chongqing, but to keep in constant communication for further orders.
HQ calling Jack Martin. Come in, please. GHQ calling Jack Martin. Come in, please. GHQ calling Jack Martin. GHQ calling Jack Martin. Come in, please.
Seems strange we haven't met our escort yet.
Sure does. Within a few minutes. Do you see what I see? It looks like those German planes the Japs are using.
Of course they are. Look, they're bombing Chongqing.
us.
Regret report unable to reach Martin, sir. Yes, sir. GHQ calling Jack Martin.
Wonder why headquarters hasn't tried to contact us.
I can't imagine. Guess I'll have to call into them for orders. I don't like to do it. Jack Martin calling GHQ. Jack Martin calling GHQ.
Jack Martin calling GHQ. Come in, GHQ.
The trick worked. Read him my message. He'll believe he's contacted his own headquarters.
GSQ, answering Jack Martin. Have been trying to reach you. Japanese are bombing Chongqing. Unsafe to come in.
Yes, I know, but I can't stay in the air much longer. I'm practically out of gas.
Make landing at Wuchang. Feel abandoned but safe. Car is waiting to pick up your party.
Good. I'm inside of Wuchang now. That's service for you.
Within a couple of hours, Ma Ling and the Mandan's secret will be in Japanese hands.
Well, here we are.
There's the taxi.
Load him up, Tommy, and get him back to our lines. Right.
Aren't you coming?
No, I'm going to stay here and bring in our prisoner.
Then I'll stay and go in with you.
Oh, no, you won't. You're going with the rest of them if I have to carry you.
Inside. Quickly.
Those soldiers are Japs.
Oh, no, don't. You might get Ma Ling.
Well, they want to get their tires. Oh, it's too late.
What good can you possibly do in the air?
Follow that car and keep headquarters posted.
I don't know how the Japs knew we were going to land at Wuchang.
I think it was the Japs themselves that advised me to land there.
How could they? You were tuned into our headquarters.
Yes, that's what I thought. But now I think it was the Japs that steered me onto that high wave band, where they could find me and our headquarters couldn't.
GHQ calling Jack Martin.
Jack Martin answering. I've tried to contact you. Everything's gone wrong. Ma Ling has been captured by the Japs. They're headed east, on the Wuchang Road. Suggest you send an armed car to intercept. We'll keep it posted from the air. That is all.
HQ transportation, quick. Send armed radio car west on Wuchang Road. Intercept Japanese sedan bearing Japanese soldiers.
Jack Martin calling car 43. Jack Martin calling car 43. Japs still headed east. We'll advise you if they change course. That is all. Hang on, Janet. I think I can stop them myself.
Plane is diving on us.
Mechanism stuck.
Jack, here comes the Chinese car.
Turn them back towards our own lines. Keep after them. Try and get close enough for me to hit their tires.
Chinese chasing us along Fuchang Road toward their lines. Suggest you fly over and bomb them.